Politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you.
Illuminati, you've come to take control. You can take my heartbeat, but you can break my soul.
Retired Army officer warns, DHS preparing for war against American citizens. On Saturday, Terry M. Hestilow, a retired United States Army captain from Fort Worth, Texas, posted a letter on Facebook that he wrote to Senator John Cornyn, R. Texas, warning that the Department of Homeland Security is preparing to go to war with the citizens of the United States. It is with gravest concern that I write to you today concerning the recent appropriation of weapons by the Department of Homeland Security, DHS. That can only be understood as a bold threat of war by that agency, and the Obama administration, against the citizens of the United States of America. His letter began. The retired officer expressed deep concerns over recent purchases of almost 3,000 mine-resistant ambush-protected, MRAP, armored personnel carriers, 1.6 billion rounds of ammunition, with associated weapons, and other weapons systems. Captain Hestilow added a statement that Barack Obama made during his 2008 campaign. We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've gotta have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well-funded as the United States military. Close square bracket, he said. He also accused the administration of deliberately defunding, overextending, and hollowing the Department of Defense, which he said is the only legitimate agency with the mission of conducting combat operations. In his letter, Captain Hestilow called on Congress to demand that the DHS surrender their weapons systems to the Defense Department. He also accused the DHS of enforcing the tyrannical acts of this president, and said lawmakers should dissolve the agency as soon as possible. One needs only to look to the rise of Adolf Hitler, and his associated DHS organizations, the SA and the SS, of 1932 to 1934, to see the outcome of allowing an agency of government this kind of control over the free citizens of a nation. He added. Captain Hestilow said that Americans cannot be so naive as to think that what happened in Germany cannot happen here. Earlier in the week, Captain Hestilow asked his Facebook followers who the DHS intends to kill with the weapons and ammunition that it has recently purchased. Short answer, he wrote, you and me. Anyone they think is standing in their way to impose a new Marxist government. Anyone who stands for the U.S. Constitution. If I live and still have a page to speak out on later this week, I will discuss a proper constitutional response in a couple of days. Stand by. Out, he wrote on Thursday. Captain Hestilow ended his strongly worded letter with a simple declaration. We refuse to surrender our Constitution or our nation. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.